Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on what part of the world you're in. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to nip over to YouTube to see if I'm actually broadcasting, because what I don't want to do is talk and then YouTube don't catch up. So we're broad. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to. I've got it opening another window somewhere. So there we are. Let me close that as well. We're nearly done. Right. So what can I do? Let me close this. Bear with me. I've lost my train of thought there because I had another window open. Okay. So first off, I want to welcome you to this this hangout. And my name's Jeremy Rush, and I also want to thank all those of that you know that my wife's recently had our baby son. His name is also Jeremy. His middle name is Q-I-U, which is my wife's maiden name, you know, a family name. Okay, so we put the maiden name, if you like, the family name in the middle, and then obviously we've got Rush, so it's J-Q-R Junior. Okay, so I will be bringing him onto a hangout. He's going to be the youngest internet marketer ever broadcasted on a hangout, so I'm going to be bringing him on a hangout very soon. But rather than me ramble about my new baby, because it's, I mean, I've called this hangout, What is Your Why? Okay, now I don't want to get too deep into this, but my why's changed. My why's changed in the last few days, okay, because I've now got a baby son. He's 5 days old, okay. So my why has changed. My why has shifted round to him, that I make sure that I get him the future that, you know, he rightly deserves, to make sure that he goes through life with things that he needs to have, you know. So I want to build a future for my new son, okay? Not forgetting my old children, of course, my older children. But my why has changed because I've added something else to my why. I've plugged something else in. Now, I want to talk to you tonight, or today, don't know where you are. I want to talk to you about padlockincome.com, okay? I want to talk to you about Padlock Income. And I'm just going to share my screen with you because I want to dive straight in and go, let's just share the screen. So I'll hide that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to nip over to the hangout. And what I need you to do is to let me know. There's 55 people watching. If you could give us the thumbs up, that would be fantastic. If you want to give us the thumbs down, that's okay as well, because that will give us an interaction. You know, any interaction is a great interaction. Okay. Now, if you can just let me know that you can see my screen so I can carry on, and hopefully you've got me. So let's just do a few shout outs. We've got Shane in the house. We've got Phoenix in the house. We've got Chew in the house. We've got Patrick. Let's have a look. We've got Leona Wilson. We've got Sharon. We've got Barry Rush. We've got Joe Rock. We've got Ralph Martin. Who else we got here? We've got Mary. We've got Graham. We've got Barbara. We've got Lucinda. I can never pronounce this name. Nif. How do you say life? L-E-I-F. I'm going to say life. I don't know. Myke P. Hi there, mate. We got Henry, Clyde Martin, Ernest, Kirstine, Mike Briggs, Ron Woodham, Paul Greaves, Patrick. So there's lots of familiar faces there. So I thank you very much for joining me on the hangout, and also thank you very much for giving me all the lovely messages that I receive on Facebook. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to straight over to Zukul, because I want to get into some updates on Zukul. Now, at the moment, you'll see if you want to do some withdrawals, okay, you can now, if I click on this will give us an idea. We've got Payzer and we've got STP that you can actually withdraw right at the moment. Okay, that's now live into the site. You're going to need to update your profile, put your STP and your Payzer stuff in your profile, because otherwise you won't be able to draw. I'm not sure if we've got perfect money in there, but I shall check and let you know, because I've been out of touch, I must admit, for a little while. So we could well have perfect money as a mean for withdrawing. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin, so that you'll be able to withdraw in Bitcoin as well. And right at this moment, we've taken Pay2 out, is because Pay2 have got some little problems, if you like, where we're trying to get the information, and that is that they've taken the ability for people, once it's in your wallet, taking away the ability for people to add it to their pay to card. And we know that 90% of people, Zukul members or Zukul Ad Network members want to add the money to their cards. And, they're flooding us with support tickets saying, yeah, it's great, you paid me, it's sitting in my Pay2 wallet, but I can't get it out of Pay2 unless I have my bank account, and I don't want to do that. I want to have it on the card. So what we've done, until Pay2 sort that out, and they let us know that that's all back working again, once we get the information for Pay2, we'll pop that back in there, okay? But in the meantime, you've got Payza and you've got STP. Now, for those people, there was a ton of people used to send in support tickets. When are you adding Payza? When are you adding STP? I'm going to bring loads of people into the business once you add these two means of withdrawing, people's money out of their accounts. Well, they're there now, okay? They're there now. So I'm looking forward to you bringing in lots and lots of people. Moving along to Zukul Ad Network. Well, first, before I move away from Zukul, if I go over to my tools, inside Zukul, there's a ton of tools there, and there's a few pennies that have been dropping with me recently because I've been having a lot of thinking time, And inside Zukul, you've got a ton of tools that you can use: Facebook Ninja, Autoresponder, landing page creator, a banner creator, URL shortener tracking tool, a blogging system, and there's training and there's bonus training you can get inside the products library, so you get training up here, and you get, in the jukebox training. All right. And then if you come over to Zukul Ad Network, and I go up to up the top here, where is it? Affiliates. And I go down to, so I've got the wrong page highlighted. If this is what I like, I keep getting these pop-ups. You've earned another $23. How fantastic is that? So if you go down to super affiliate vouchers, on the vouchers at the bottom, depending on what voucher you're in, you get access to video training. Okay. Now, let me just show you some of the training that's in there for people to get that have got access to it. And I can't believe, the amount of people that have got access to this training and don't have it, that don't don't do it. Web traffic income course. Okay. I'm just going to right click and open this in a new tab because I want to show you some of this training. Okay. So if I scroll back down now, I've opened that training. There's what? There's 4 modules, 3 modules. You've got introduction and then another 3 modules on that training, okay? And then when you go into the training, you get a video. You get a video there for you to watch, and it tells you about the training, okay? So let's look at the next one, marketing for offline businesses, okay? So I'm going to open that in a new tab and go over to that one. And I can't believe the amount of members. We know there's a problem, actually, as I slide by this video. We'll have this fixed soon, okay? But you've got this training here for anybody that's got an offline business. We've got what? How many modules have we got here? 20, is it 21? 22 modules on how to promote an offline business and how to build your business. I mean, the training in here is just second to none, and yet people are not doing the training. And I know they're not doing the training because I see what they do on Facebook, okay? I see what people are doing. So if I come over to the next training course, the passive income course, right click on that. I'm going to open that in a new tab. Let's have a look how many modules you've got inside there. So going down again, got what? 7 modules on training on how to have a passive income with Zan, okay, with Zukul Ad Network. Let's go along to the next one. Getting started with Zan. If you've, you're not sure how you can make Zan a business for yourself and how to use Zan, again, come down the screen. We've got what? 6 modules there on how to use Zan. Amazing training. Done for you email campaigns. Let's have a look at this. Open this in a new tab. Go down the screen. 6 modules, again, all on emailing, all on how to write emails that are already set up for you. Email campaign, you can just import and plug it in and get going with it, okay? So let's go along to the next one, 6-figure review, marketing secrets. Open this in a new tab. This is all, you've got access to this through the super affiliate system, okay? Through the super affiliate system, depending on what package you're on. But this one, again, how many modules we got here? 10 modules, Okay, 10 modules for this training course. So let's have a look at the next training course, how to generate 1,000 leads daily. Now, I don't know about you, but this is a brilliant course. This is a course that everybody should be looking at. And I can't believe, because I've gone into members' accounts today that have got access to this training, and I haven't even looked how to generate 1,000 leads a day. And you've got what? Let's go down and see how many modules you've got here. You've got 20 modules all about building a massive list. And I'm sure you've heard before, the money's in the list. So let's go along a little bit further. We've got a Facebook bootcamp. Okay, so I'll open this in a new tab. Amazing training. Not all this training is done by us. Some of the training we've bought in. We've bought the training in. We've got external trainers that have come and we've got their training off them. Okay, so again, this Facebook bootcamp, 9 modules. Okay, and if I just click into one of these, I'm just going to go to this here, day 1, session 1. I just want to show you what you're getting. You know, you've got a video here, fantastic training, 1.5 hours long. Nobody's going to sit probably and do the 1.5 hours in one sitting, but you should be looking at this stuff, watching it, taking notes, learning your business, learning how to use Facebook and really get the best out of Facebook. I mean, it's just fantastic training that you're getting. Going along a little bit further, a 6-figure PLR conversion blueprint. Okay, so again, let's have a look at how much training you've got with this. Scrolling down the screen, how many we've got? 5 modules. 5 modules on PLR. If you don't know what PLR is, go and watch the training. The training in here is fantastic. And then moving along, and there's some more training going to be added. Okay, there's more training. We've got ClickBank training coming. What we got? We've got Amazon training. We've got what's the other one? JVZoo training. There's a lot of training all being added inside Zukul and Zukul Ad Network. And if anybody can tell me that there's not value for money here, because to get access to this training, you're starting off at paying a one-time fee of just $15 to get into the super affiliate system. Okay, and again, this training here, social media training, 8 modules. Okay, so there's a ton of training, and you find all that training is when you're a super affiliate. If I scroll up the screen, I'm using my fingers here, and you go down to super affiliate vouchers. Okay, I do apologize that I keep getting these pop-ups saying you've earned money. But if you join voucher 1, you only have to join voucher 1. You pay $15 and you will move through the system automatically as you bring new people into the business and as your network goes, if that's what you want to do. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually, you get access to the banner creator, and you can create as many banners as you like. You can actually also sell the banner creator for any price you want and keep 100% of the commission. You get banner ad impressions, and as I said, you get the video training. Okay, now just let you see the I hate these pop-ups. So as you fill your network, I've filled my network, my silver network, quite a few times now. Moving into the green one, filled the green one a few times, and I've not quite filled up the blue one. We've still got the 4 people that was in there. But the green one and the silver one has been filling a few times. So obviously I'm earning money from people coming into the system. Now, let me just come back to the Hangout, because I want to say something. Because for me, the penny started dropping, because I thought, this is what I thought originally. When I started working on the internet, I went through this massive learning curve. Okay, I went through this massive learning curve, and that learning curve, eventually I got through at the other end, and I started to make a full-time income working online, because I was willing to put in the training and willing to put in the time in learning my business. But I realized something just recently, okay, prior to me, my wife having our baby, you know, literally about a month ago, the penny started dropping with me of where I was going wrong in failing you. And what it was, this is what I came up with, and I'm just going to use my pen here. And I realized, and it's not just, you're not to blame, okay? You're not to blame. The blame is on me, because 98% of people, It doesn't matter how many tools you give them. Doesn't matter if you give them all the best tools on the planet. Okay, doesn't matter how many tools you give them. It doesn't matter how much training you give them, because inside Zukul and Zukul Ad Network, there's thousands of dollars worth of training. Okay, and just the tools alone inside Zukul, you know, you pay $10 a month, $50 a month, or $25 a month, depending on what package you want to go for. You know, but the $50 a month, I've done previous presentations that show you're saving in excess of $250, $270 a month, because if you went and bought all those tools individually, you're going to be paying well $250, over $300, depending on where you buy them. Okay, so I realized the penny dropped with me. It doesn't matter how much training you give, and it doesn't matter how many tools you give. People still make no money. And then there's some people that do get a little bit of success, and they do make a bit of money, you know. So it's not fair to say that people don't make any money. Some people do make money, but, you know, well below, you know, not well below, 98% of the people don't really make any money, you know. They might, I always say, if you're not making, when I say not making any money, if you're not making $10,000 a month, in my view, you're not doing your job. It's not worth working online, because you want to be able to improve your lifestyle. Okay, you want to be able to improve your lifestyle. And if you're constantly paying out and constantly chasing program after program, and you're constantly saying, well, I'm juggling these balls. I'm in this program. I'm going to promote that. I'm in this program. I'm in that. I've got multiple streams of income, but you don't actually get that great income, you know. And I'm sure if you be honest with yourself, and you could look me in the eye, you'd say, you know what, Jeremy, that's me. I make a little bit here. I make a little bit over there, but I don't make anything that I could write home and tell my mum about, you know. And then most people don't make anything. They tend to lose it. And what they do is they tend to get angry with the company they're in. They blame the person, you know, maybe the leader that introduced them. They blame the company that the product's no good. And you know, they say, I want my money back. I've been scammed. And really, the point is that they fail for whatever reason. And I think I know the reason why they fail. I think, in fact, I'm 100% certain I know why people fail. And it's nothing to do with how much training I give you or you can buy on the internet. It's nothing to do with that. That's not why you're failing. That's giving you the right tools is not why you're failing. Okay? So I've designed a system. Because I've spent a lot of time thinking about this system. Okay? And I say that the last month, it's been the last about 3-4 months ago that I started really thinking, what is it I'm failing at in getting people to a decent living? What is it I'm doing wrong? And, you know, I started to look what was out in the marketplace, and I realized that most of the companies out there, yeah, they've got some great products. Some of them have got some great products. You earn money for Bitcoins, or you might be, you know, just, in a rev share, some great products, okay? But it comes down to a few things, okay? It comes down to, I think, just 2 things. That people don't really make a lot of money, or they play it, as I say, and they blame themselves, and it's not their fault, okay? It's not their fault. And I realize it doesn't matter how much training you give, and it doesn't matter how many tools you give, the end result is still the same, that 98% of the people fail. So what I've done is I thought to myself, what can I possibly do to get rid of that failure? Because, you know, there's no point. You know, I've even tried. You know, it doesn't matter if I could go out and bring your leads yourself. And the thing is, you know, I could sit there with you and you could look over my shoulder and I could show you how to build a massive list of 25, 30,000 people on your list. But eventually, your business will suck in from the bottom, because it happened to me so many times. You join a company and you go out and recruit, and you know, I was quite good at recruiting once I've got my head around it, and then I'd bring in lots of people into a business, but the people at the bottom, you know, the last people into the business wasn't recruiting, you know, and I wasn't getting any spillover or anything like that. So they stopped paying, And then the people that was above them for money now, I can't afford this every month. And I've seen another program, so I'm going to stop paying for this one. I'm going to join that other program because I'm bound to have better success over there. I'm going to have success over there because this product's no good. The company's no good. The guy who brought me into the business is not helping me. The tools are no good. And I don't know what it is. The training, there's too much training, there's information overload, or there's not enough training. There's always an excuse why they fail and they stop paying. And eventually your business sucks in from below your feet. And one day you're standing looking exactly where you was in the beginning. You're on your own. You think, what did I do wrong? 1 minute I'm earning brilliant money. The next minute I ain't. And it was these things that I was played over in my mind. What is it I can do? Because, you could, as I say, you could sit and teach somebody. You could say to them, this is what you need to do. Do this, do this, do this. And I've done it. I've stood on these hangouts and I said, let's do this. Let's do this where you have, you find the product, okay? And then we build you a landing page. We tell you about the landing page. We talk you about the autoresponder. We talk about email and marketing stuff. We talk about banners. And I've sat here doing all this stuff on the internet, and I think to myself, because this is the simple stuff. And I say, what you want to be then is you want to be getting traffic, and I've done all these things, and then what you should end up is with a sale. And I realise it doesn't matter how many times I tell this story, if you like, this process. I don't know how many times that I say this. There's always an excuse why somebody, they'll get their product and they'll send their traffic straight to their product. Okay. And I keep saying to them, don't do that. Don't do that. I've even made comments on people's posts. And do you know what? You can't believe what 90% of the people, when I've made a comment, have sent me a personal message. Do you know why I'm not doing that? Because of this. And I ain't doing it because of this. I ain't had time. I've had a bad time in my life. My left leg's fell off. My mum's coming round for dinner tomorrow. And I just ain't had time to do it. And I will be doing it. 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 But I'm not doing it now. Very rare does somebody say, do you know what, Jeremy? Thank you for the punch on the chin or the slap on the back or the smack round the face. You've woke me up and I'm going to build my landing page and I'm going to do my autoresponder. And they sort of stop here. They build this autoresponder and they do half a campaign. They don't really sit and work out a strategy of what it is they're going to do to get them the sales. Okay. And then so what they do is they end up promoting a product and they're not doing the most important thing. Okay. It's the most important thing in any business. Okay. In any business, certainly any online business. And if you ain't doing this, or if you don't have this, you ain't going to make any money, okay? You're going to fail time and time again. And what you're going to do is you're going to blame the company. You're going to say, you're going to blame the company, definitely going to blame the company. The product's no good. You're going to blame the company saying that, I've been scammed out of my money. And, I put a post up the other day saying that not everything's a scam. Maybe, you still need to learn about making money, So it's people go through the same thing over and over again. All right. They go through the same thing over and over again. It doesn't matter because the penny doesn't drop with them. The penny doesn't drop. And if you look at any guru, okay, that makes money, they have a massive list, which is a list of emails. It don't have to have names, a list of emails. The money's in the list. That's where it is. The money's in the list. If you haven't got a list of contacts, and I mean 1,000 above, you're not going to be making any money. And I don't mean 1,000 of rubbish people that just come to a landing page, fill out any old junk. I don't mean one of these sites where they say, come and join us, pay $10 a month, and we'll send out 5,000 emails for you. I don't mean sites like that. I mean you owning that list. The list, you don't own the people that are on the list, so you normally find, what you'll find is if you have a list, that same person, if you've got a person and he's happy, he's an internet marketer, I'm going to give him some nice curly hair, you'll find that he'll be on your list, okay, but he'll also be on Mr. A's list, He'll also probably be on Mr. B's list, and he'll also probably be on Mr. and so on, you know. So this one person here could probably be on, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 lists. Okay, 10 lists. And what they do is these people, they join a landing page, they get a few emails, and they go and join another landing page and get a few emails, because most internet marketers, write, if you're lucky, 20 emails. Okay, I would ask you yourself, look at your own campaigns if you are one of those people that says, yeah, you know what, Jeremy, what you're saying now, it's not true, because I have set my landing page up, I have set my email campaign up, I've built my banners, and I post on Facebook regular. So don't give me that old buffalo dust, Jeremy, because I've done it and I'm still not making any money. Go and have a look at how many emails that you've got in a system that goes out automated, and I bet you it's less than 20. You know, I'll be very surprised if it's more than 20, because what you tend to do is you join a product, you get the company emails, because they'll give you some emails, and you put them into your autoresponder. After those emails have exhausted themselves, and most companies will give you 7, maybe. Go to JVZoo, go to ClickBank. You'll find that the company selling the product maybe give you 7, 10 emails. After that, you end up with your client, your prospect, sitting in an email campaign. You know, you might have an email campaign, and use a different, let me get the old, where it is. So you'll end up with a client, okay, or a prospect that you've got, you know, we're going to call this Mr. I don't know, Mr. Curly, okay? You're going to find that Mr. Curly is on your list, okay? And this is because this is your list, okay? And Mr. Curly receives maximum 20 emails from you. And what do? You forget all about Curly, don't you? You leave Curly, and now you do the same. You start the same process over again, and you go out and you put an ad out somewhere. You put an ad, you run that to your landing page, because that's what Jeremy told me you've got to do. You've got to have a landing page, and that gets added to your autoresponder. That's what Jeremy told you to do. And then what you do is you write some emails, and then you write maybe 20 emails if you're lucky. So most people can't even write 3 or 4. And what instead, you've got Mr. Curly. You've forgotten about Mr. Curly, and then you get I don't know, Sue join your business. Okay, she joins your landing page, gets in on your comes to your ad, goes over to your landing page, gets added to your autoresponder, and starts to receive your emails. Okay, and after, I don't know, 20 emails, you go and rinse and repeat the same thing over and over again. Bizarre, really bizarre. Do the same thing, build some ads, build a landing page, build an autoresponder, put some things in. You go now and you're looking, you put a new ad up, and I'm sure you're probably looking at this screen and saying, you know what, this guy's right, this is what I do. I build another campaign, and what I do is on here I have some emails, and I maybe got, if I'm getting better now, I've got 25 emails that I'm going to send out. But you've forgotten about Sue, you've forgotten about Mr. Curly here, and then Bob joins you. Joins your landing page. Old Bob, he comes to your ad. That's a nice looking ad. He says, I'll have a look at that. He goes through here. He joins your landing page. It gets added to your list. And what you do is you start sending out emails, and you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. But what you end up with is neglecting each list, because you don't know how to work it. That's all. It's not your fault. And you know the concept. You know the concept. What you say, well, if I brought Curly in on this product here, if I bought Curly in, Mr. Curly, and it's, I don't know, product A, how do I get Curly interested in product B? And then how do I get Sue and Curly interested in product C? And this is what you end up doing. These are the missing links that you sort of seem to neglect. And every business on the planet neglect. Well, not every business, that's not the right word. Not a big percentage. I don't know the numbers, so I don't want to pluck a number out my backside, but high percentage of businesses neglect their old customers. You know, I go down the shopping mall, you know, you know, the shopping mall, and in the walkway, you've got all the stores either side, and in the walkway, there's almost the same little stalls. There's Virgin Media, which is like cable TV, that sort of stuff. There's Sky. You obviously know what Sky is. They're selling TV, you know, cable TV and telephone and internet and all that sort of stuff. And as you walk past them, they have these signs. They have these massive signs, okay? They have these massive signs. Let me just get rid of this. They have these massive signs. And I look at them and I think to myself, you know, the people who own Sky, yeah, it's a multi-million-pound, billion-pound company, but they seem to do something that annoys me. It really, really gets up my goat, you know, and mobile phone companies do it. They all seem to do it, okay? They all seem to do it. And what they do is they have new and old, okay? So they've got their customer over here. Give him 2 eyes, I think. He's semi-happy. He's got his Sky TV, I say. He's got his Sky TV. Now, the old customer, he might be paying, like I do, I pay £100, actually, £100 per month for my internet and my Sky TV, you know? I pay £100. And yet, I walk down every time I go in the shopping mall, and I see a promotion here that says, join today, and I'm putting a $sign, and you can get access to it for £45. And after 6 months, it's going to go up to 100. And then what they do is they don't give anything loyalty for this guy over here that's maybe stayed with them for 1, 2, 3 years until he decides he wants to leave. Then, you're leaving? Let's give you some discount. Let me chuck in something, you know? You want one of those? We're giving away laptops. So they forget about their customer, and they're constantly looking for new customers. Yes, you need new customers, but you mustn't neglect your old customers. So I realized I created a system, okay? And I can tell you this now. I can tell you this for certain. This system, if you go through this system and you're prepared to do a simple task, 10 or 15 minutes a day, $15,000 per month in 90 days. That's a big ask, isn't it? But that's what we're going to get you to. $15,000 per month, and you only have to do, you don't have to write emails, you don't have to build landing pages, you don't have to sort out campaigns, make banners, make posts. You don't have to find out how to learn to get traffic or anything like that. The system is a plug and play system. It's going to do 2 things for you. 2 major things. And I want to show you, because I'm going to come over to the Hangout, and I'm not going to, where are we? Because I know you can still see me on the screen. And I want to ask you the 2 things it's going to do for you, okay? Padlockincome.com is going to do 2 things. 1, and I want a question mark, and 2, and a question mark. See if you can tell me, put in the comments here, what is it you believe that these 2 things they give you, it's going to do for you, okay? So we're probably a little bit delayed. Good to see you back, Jeremy. Thank you very much for that. Joe, very true. Thanks, Paul. So what do you think the Padlock system is going to give you? There's 2 things that it's going to do for you. 2 things that this system is going to do for you. But I believe no other system on the planet is going to do this for you. Okay? Automation. Yeah, okay. Build a list. Oh, Leona. Brilliant. The first thing it's going to do is build you a massive list. That's what it's designed to do, to build you a massive list. What's the next thing it's going to do? So what we've got, Leona, John Way obviously said build a list, send out emails. Well, you can't send out emails if there's nobody on your list. So the first thing the system is designed, one of the 2 things that the system's designed to do is to build you a list. So what else? What would be the second thing? There we go. Kieran. I think that's how you say your name. Karin. make sales so that you make money. That's it. That's the two things. It's none of this. I'm going to give you the tools. None of this. I'm going to give you the training. None of that. You ain't got to do really anything. All you got to do is there's going to be a video in there. Yeah, I've got to give you some instructions, but I'm not going to say to you, this is how you build a landing page. And I want you to build this landing page. It's going to create you a regular income. Perfect. This is what this is going to do. It's going to build your list, going to make your sales. Build your list, make your sales. Build your list, make your sales. Build your list, make your sales. That's the prime function of this system that I put together. And I'll tell you this, you haven't got to learn a single piece about landing pages and how to make landing pages. You haven't got to learn how to put a brilliant ad copy together. You haven't got to learn how to write a year's supply of emails, because that's what this system's going to have. It's going to have emails that are ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. So your prospect comes in the front door. Your prospect comes in the front door, and I'm going to put Curly back up here. Okay, I'm going to put Curly up here. Give him some arms. Curly's going to come in the front door, plus Sue's going to come in the front door. Okay, people like Sue. Give her a nice pigtail. Sue's going to come in. This is Sue. This is Curly. And also, what was the other one? It was Bob, I think. I don't know, but we'll call him Bob. Bob the builder. We'll give him a hat. He's a builder. Okay, give him a nice smiley face. These are going to come in the front door. They're going to come in the front door. I'm going to go back over to the camera to make sure you can see what I'm writing on the screen. So these guys are going to come in the front door, and they're not going to get left alone. Okay, they're not going to get left where they say, well, I've joined the list. I've got 20 emails. Now what? I've got to go and join another list. And I've got to go and join another list. I want to learn how to make money online. They're going to join a system like you, 100% free. They're going to join a system, and the first off we're going to do is get them results. We're going to show them that we're building their list. Then we're going to show them we're going to get them sales. We're going to show them we're building their list even bigger. Then we're going to show them that we're going to be building them even bigger sales. This system is designed to give you commissions. Let me show you what the system's designed to do. Now, if you're already a Zukul member, a Zukul Ad Network member, okay, I want to get you. I'm going to get everybody that joins the Padlock system. Okay, it's nothing. There's no link. You don't have to bring your downlines. There's none of this. If you want to get your downlines that you've got already, yeah, obviously you need to join first. But your downline could get in before you, and you could be their downline. Okay, there's nothing being imported over from any other website, whether it be Zukul Ad Network, Zukul Gold. But for those people that are in those companies, okay? So if you're a member of Zukul, okay? If you're a member of Zukul and you're in the $10 package, you could be in the $25 package, maybe you could be in the $50 package. Maybe now you look inside your funnels, okay? Because you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll look inside your funnels and you say, some of you will look there and it will look like one of them Westerns. And you see this picture at the bottom of the screen, it's you. And then some of you might be a little bit lucky and you see a little line go off, you know. So you've got, if those of you who are not Zukul members won't know what I'm talking about. But you have that's you. You're in the bottom of your business. And then some of you might be lucky and got something up there and there's someone's face sitting there. Other people might be lucky and start to see, you know, they already see this in their business. Okay? But I'm sure there's people that are looking at this screen right now that say, do you know what? I was earning a load of money and something went wrong. I don't know. But slowly, my business started to suck in below me and my funnel started to get smaller. If you're in Zukul, I can tell you now, this system is designed to build these funnels, okay? Build these funnels for you. You're already in, so we're not going to be asking you to pay money again to join it because you're already in. But the system's designed, bring somebody in the front door, show them success, show them what they can earn, get them to pay an amount of money for when they've had a bit of success, not after they think. Get them into Zukul, get them into Zukul Gold, okay? Get them into Zan, super affiliates, okay? This system, the company, I personally am going to go out and promote like a dog. I'm going to promote this. All I'm going to promote is Padlock income. Okay. I'm going to show you how to promote it. I'm going to show you how to get traffic, because that's all you've got to do is to get traffic. I'm going to show you where to get free traffic. I'm going to show you where to get paid traffic. I'm going to show you where to get traffic offline. I'm going to show you where you can get tapped into so many revenues or places, if you like, to get your traffic. On top of it, building these businesses for you, okay, you're going to have the ability to plug in, because it's your downline. Remember, we're building your list, so these are your people. You're going to have the ability to plug into the system, other companies that you're a member of. So let's just say, I don't know, I'm going to say ABC. You're a member of ABC company. Okay, and you say, well, this is a good company. I earn good commission out of this, and I could just do with some more people in it, and I'll earn a fortune. You're going to have an area inside the back office where you'll be able to submit your company for review, for me to review it. I'm going to look at the company. I'm going to say, yeah, I can sell this. I can do this. So I will create the campaign for this for you. I will create all the emails, all the landing pages, all the posts, everything, and it'll just get plugged into, because you imagine, you know, you've got Curly here and Sue. I drew Sue first. You've got Curly and Sue, okay? They come in the front door just like you do, and as they go through the system, they go through the various levels. There's padlocks that they have to go through, and they cannot move to another padlock. You cannot move to another padlock until you have success in the padlock you're on. And look, currently there's 10 padlocks. Okay, 10 padlocks. I can tell you this: the bottom padlock, the lower padlocks, you're going to be earning commissions. Let me show you. Let me show you the commissions. Okay, you're going to be earning commissions apart from the commissions of your inside your Zukul or inside your Zukul Gold or inside your Zukul Ad Network. Apart from those commissions, we're not going to talk about those commissions because you're going to earn them through there. But we're going to bring people in through the padlock system and slowly walk them through a path of success where they're begging us to give money to pay to you. Okay, the same situation as you. People are going to be begging the system to pay money in to give to them. Okay, you're going to be picking up commissions like $7, $150. You think, well, that ain't going to light any fires, Jeremy. Keep watching. Okay, you're going to earn commissions like $20, $5, and you might say, well, why is he writing the bigger number first and the smaller number second? This is what you'll get from your directs that come through, and this is what you'll get. It's one level. Okay, there's one level below you, so the directs of your directs. So let's just say you bought in Sue here. That's your direct, and then Curly was bought in by Sue. So that's I'll call that your non-direct. You know, you're in your direct of your direct. Well, you'll pick up smaller commissions from them. Sue will pick up the bigger commission. You will pick up the in. So you can have as many people. The system's designed. All you've got to do is one action. Bring them in the front door. You haven't got to work out. You haven't got to do any sales pitches to them. You haven't got to ask your mum. You haven't got to ask your auntie. You haven't got to do any of that. I'm going to show you how to get people that are going to beg you to join your business. We're going to get them in the front door. You're going to be earning commissions like $50, $10. You're going to be earning commissions like $500 and $350. You're going to be earning commissions like $1,000, $800. You're going to be earning commissions $3,000. $1,500. There's some big tickets. There's some big ticket products that are built into this system, and you're probably looking at the screen saying, "It's not possible, Jeremy. It's not possible." Well, let me tell you this. I started a campaign in the run-up to Christmas 2014, selling Santa Claus letters that I made $7 per sale. $7, $34,000 I took in 2 weeks in the run up to Christmas. I did another campaign. I took $64,000 in 2 days. I did another campaign. I took $1.2 million in 2.5 weeks. These figures are so easy to get. You ain't got to know how to do it. I'm going to do it for you. It's like me working for you. This system that I put together and the programming, I can tell you it's going to be ready. I don't want to give you an exact date. It's going to be ready within the next couple of weeks. Okay, in the next couple of weeks. Now, I just want to share my screen because I want to show you something. Okay, so share my screen. And there was so much more I wanted to talk to you about. And the time just goes so quick. It's unbelievable. Just share my screen. So I'm coming back over to the Hangout. I don't know if any of this stuff is if it's making you happy, because I know there's people on this Hangout. I know there's people on this Hangout, and I've met them personally. I'm not going to say your names. I've met you personally. I've sat and had a beer with you, and you've sat there and sat round me and asked me questions. And I can tell you this now. I can tell you this. I ain't going nowhere because of my why. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. My why, I'm here. I'm here because I want to build a business, and I'm determined, and I will never, ever, ever give up on my mission. And my mission is to get as many people as I can to making $15,000 a month. It's going to be, you're right there, Wesley. It's going to be amazing. You will be amazed the way this system. I don't want to give you too information and start telling you how the compensation plan's going to work. And we're going to sit there trying to light your fire and say, this is how you compensate. You bring this bloke in and he brings that one and you get 50% matching bonuses and he brings over and you think, oh God, all I want to do is earn money. This system is designed for you to do one action and one action only. The system will do everything for you. Every lead that comes into the system is yours. You'll have access to them. Okay. Every sale that you make through the system is yours. Okay. It's your money. Your upline's going to earn a little bit of money out of you. The company's going to earn a little bit of money out of you. But the company, the company knows we take small amounts. The company want you to take bigger amounts, these big amounts. Okay. Now, I did a Facebook post. You're going to start seeing me now putting a post out like this: the world's easiest home-based business. I'm maybe going to change that to we've uncovered the secret that makes you a passive income. No experience required. And I'd say that, and I'm reading why I'm reading you this out, because all this stuff is true. All what you're seeing on the screen, this is what this system, you don't have to be experienced. You don't have to know how to make landing pages. You don't have to know how to do HTML. You don't have to know how to do tracking links and working out where your traffic come from. You don't have to know none of that. You don't know have to write an email. You don't even know how to build a banner. You don't even have to write a single ad. You don't have to do practically nothing. One action. No selling. You haven't got to go and sell anything to anybody because you're going to give it away. Okay, there's no money back guarantee because it's free. It's free to get started. Tell me another online business where somebody can get started completely free and get success. Okay, and there's going to be no chasing. There's none of this thing. Well, I've got Curly and Sue join my list. I must connect with them on Skype. I must connect with them on Facebook. You ain't got to do none of that. You haven't got to go to your friends or your family. The system closes all the sales for you and you get paid. Okay, this system, I can tell you, the industry is going to go crazy over this. When they launch and they see it, they are going to go crazy. You're going to be posting out ads like this. You're going to be posting out ads like this on your Facebook, on your Twitter. I'm going to show you how to do offline advertising for peanuts. All you've got to do is to drive people to the door. Once they get through the door, you leave the rest to me. I will show you how to convert them. Okay, I will show you how to convert them. And I don't say I show you that you've got to learn something. I'm just going to show you the conversions. You're going to see as people coming through the front door, all you're going to do is send people to your link. You don't have to even think about how do I contact them. I'm going to give you the post to make. I'm going to give you the ad copy to write. I'm going to show you where you can advertise, for free. Not just sit on Facebook all day. Advertising on Facebook. I'm going to show you places where you probably didn't even realize you could advertise and how you're going to build such an amazing business. Now, I did also want to show you, because I'm going to keep it for another hangout, because we've got the tracking tool it's an amazing tracking tool. But I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into it now. I don't want to divert from where I am. I'm going to stop sharing. And I'll tell you, this system, the penny dropped with me. The penny dropped with me. Why have I got to train them? Why have I got to train people? They haven't got the time. They've got busy lives. Most people have got a day job. And the people that haven't got a day job may be retired. And they say, I've got the effort to do it all the time. I don't know how to do all this stuff. I met people in pubs. I met people in America. I met people in the UK that came and met me. And do you know what? The 99.9% of them, I realised they're amazing people. And they just want to earn an income working online. They want to give up their slave system. They want to have a better retirement. They want to be able to give their kids a bit more. They maybe want to buy a bigger car. They maybe want to decorate their house or put an extension on, or even buy an house for the first time. They got the will. They got the why. And they just can't get they just can't grasp it. There's that big learning curve, that information overload. How many times, I know what it is with training. How many times have you logged into a website, you buy it, you buy a course, you buy a training program, yeah, I'm going to do this. It's 20 videos, like I just showed you inside Zukul Ad Network, like I just showed you inside Zukul. It's 20 modules for you to watch. Where do I start? If I watch the first video, well, let me go and have a look what's in the second video. Oh, that bloke's boring that's talking there. Let me have a look at the fourth video. I missed the third one because I probably don't need the third one. Now, probably the good stuff's in the last few videos. And you end up with this information overload, too much choice, because you don't know what to choose first. And the thing that you want, the thing that you need was staring me right in the face. The thing that you needed was two things and two things only. One, you needed a big list. I don't want to train you how to get a big list. Two, you want to make money. You want sales. That's all you're interested in. You're not interested. What's the point of learning if you're not earning? What is the point to it? There's no point you having to learn. The thing is, what we got to do is get your success. Build your list, get your sales. Build your list, get your sales. Build your list, get your sales. And I can tell you this, once you start earning, you may be looking at the screen and say, I don't need to even earn that much, Jeremy. But once you start earning $15,000 a month, you start to realise I'm a great learner. I want to get to 100 grand a month. I'm now prepared to learn because you're motivated. You're motivated for the right reasons. You're motivated because your life has changed and you see the change in your life. You say, you know what, I don't have to get up in the morning and commute. I don't have to worry about my retirement. I don't have to worry if I can afford to take the wife or the husband, the boyfriend, the girlfriend out of the weekend for a nice big meal. The stress comes away from you, opens up your mind to learn and take your business to the next level. You don't need to be thinking about learning anything until we get you to here. Then we're going to get you some amazing widget. I mean, we stopped at 10 padlocks. Okay, I want to add 20 padlocks, 30 padlocks, 40 padlocks. I want to be getting you commissions you could never ever dream of. I want to show you that you can get commissions where you can, you know, get 20,000 in a day or 30,000 in a day and a 40,000 a day. I've got to put the earning disclaimer out there. My results ain't typical. I'm a plumber that was born on a council estate. If I can earn $64,000 in 2 days, you can. If I can earn 1.2 million over the course of 2.5 weeks, you can. I don't want to train you how to do it. I want to give you a system to plug in that does it all for you. I'll tell you this. Currently on the internet, there's about 98% people that fail. I know that Vic Streishouse said that there's about 95 because he recently did a survey. 95% of people fail on the internet, don't make any money because they don't know how to build their list and they don't know how to get the sales. I will say this, I've got to be truthful. There's going to be people that join this system and don't earn a penny. They don't earn a penny because they're not prepared to do one action. They're not prepared to do a little bit of work, 10, 15 minutes a day, 5 days a week, 4 days a week, 3 days a week, 2 days a week, 1 day a week. If you can put in 15 minutes, 1 day a week, it's going to take you a bit longer than 90 days to get to 15,000 a month. But there's going to be people that will never ever get there. And do you know what they're going to do? They're going to look at the Hangouts. They're going to go out on the internet to scam. The guy's a liar. The guy's a cheat. You're never going to earn any money. And they're going to blame me. They're not going to look in the mirror and blame themselves. They're going to say, well, how come this guy was born on a council estate, went to comprehensive school, just a normal school as a good majority of the population, just a normal school. The parents didn't have the money to send me a private school where I went and done universities and things like that. I left school with a spirit level in my hand. Okay. But the penny dropped with me and I decided I wanted to change my life and start earning a full-time living working on the internet. And there's a lot of people like me out there. They want to do it, but it's the learning curve. It's the learning curve. They've got things in the way. Life gets in the way of that learning curve. It's the information overload. It's that relying on one piece of income. I've joined a program. I've joined it. I'll promote it. I'll promote it. I'll promote it. I'm not getting enough people in it. They're relying on it. This system is designed to give you multiple streams of income. If one stream of income dries up, you don't care because you've got multiple. It's a bit like a supermarket. You don't walk in a supermarket and it only has sugar on the shelf or tins of beans, does it? It has multiple products on the shelves, so it's got multiple streams of income. And when it finds a new product, it doesn't say, look, let's clear the store out because we've just found these red beans that we're going to start selling. We've got a brilliant price. We're importing them from Brazil, and everybody's going to love them. Let's clear everything else. Let's get the baked beans and the sugar and the sauce and the bread and everything else and the cereals and the washing detergent. Let's clear the whole shelves and bring this new product in, and everybody's going to love it. Because that's what internet marketers do. 90% of it, 98%, 95%, I would say most of the people that fail online, 100% of them do that. They find a new product, they push away the old product, and they think this is going to be the one that's going to make me loads of money. How many companies do you know that are in launch now, pre-launch? Yeah, you could say this company's in pre-launch. This one here, PadlockIncome.com, is in pre-launch because it has to start somewhere. But I tell you, this is going to be the pre-launch that ends pre-launches. You ain't going to need to join another program other than this, because if you want to join other programs, you're going to be able to plug it into this. This is going to be your hub where you earn all the money. I always used to say Zukul's going to be the hub. It's not. This is going to be the hub. This is the key to it all. That's why I've called it Padlock Income. You're going to get the key to unlock the wealth. Earning disclaimer. My results are not typical, but they are achievable. You've been watching Wednesday's hour-long hangout. It flies by so quick. I want to thank you. My name's Jeremy Rush. If you're interested, padlocking.com, and if you've got the pennies in there, if the pennies drop in, start. If you could do it, if you're people that's got access to Zukul and you've got a landing page and an autoresponder, start promoting this program. Put your own link there, start posting it out. I'm going to be getting back to 15-minute trainings I'm going to be doing again soon. Padlock system. I'm only going to be promoting one product. I'm not going to be promoting Zukul. I'm not going to be promoting Zukul Ad Network. I'm not going to be promoting Zukul Gold. I'm not going to be promoting Trade Coin Club. I'm not going to be promoting any other product but this. Why? Because this product is going to bring me all the leads, all the sales I want in all the other products. This is the holy grail for you. The holy grail is sitting right there. This system, I've not left a stone unturned. You're going to be blown away from it. You are. You're going to blow your socks completely off. And I've used that before, but I'll tell you this now. Why? And I apologize. I apologize immensely to you. I apologize immensely that I failed you because I was trying to train you. I was trying to give you all the tools. And I realized that's not what you want. You want to build a massive list and to get sales. That's it. That's what we want, Jeremy. Just give us that. We're happy with that. Thanks very much. My name's Jeremy Rush, and I'll see you on the next hangout. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, or morning, depending on what time or what part of the world you live in. Bye now.